Okay, let me just check this light out a little bit because it's a little bit iffy. I need to just adjust this light so that it's not sort of in my face too much. Let's go that way. It's a little bit better. Oops. I'm using kind of my automatic lamp here, so just adjusting the light so that it's not glaring and blinding everybody. Can't be doing blinding everybody, that just won't ever do. Okay, I think we've got the light reasonably. Let me have a look. There we go. That's a little bit better. I'm not in the shadows so much. Okay, so I thought I would come on and do a live because I got an Everra delivery, and Everra delivery days for me is like Christmas. I absolutely love the Everra stuff. So I thought, well, I've got the new products and I shared images of them, but I wanted to give these products the respect that they deserve because they are amazing products. So the first product that I'm going to show you is, you know how I love the Everra lashes. Well, now we have the I Am Thankful lash. Anybody that has been watching my lives over the last 9 days, today's 10 days, will know that I've been doing a 10-day I Am Thankful challenge. Basically celebrating the fact that the I Am Thankful lashes came out. Absolutely love the fact that they launched these because, excuse the noise outside, I think somebody's letting off fireworks. Anyway, these are the brand new, I don't know if you can see these, I Am Thankful lash. How beautiful are they? So these are the 11mm length, and you get the liner with them as well. I love the fact that all of our lashes are a positive vibe. They do have a positive vibe to them. So these are the I Am Thankful. Aren't they lovely? Hello, Lady Niabi. I can't wait to demo these today. I'll be using these in the makeup demo. But I just love the Everra lashes. They're so easy to use, so simple to use, and apply, and they stay on all day. I absolutely love it. The next thing I got, I've already got the black eyeliner. Now I have the white. This is the, is it luminous? Ultra white eyeliner. Love white eyeliners. It's retractable, so you have the little retractor. How beautiful is that? So, and then you can just retract it down. On the other side, you have a little blending bud. So you can put your liner on and you can just smudge it, blend it, whatever. You can actually use this to line under your brows. I'm going to use it to sort of pop the corners of your eye. You can use it on the waterline to make your eye look bigger if you've got smaller eyes. So it's always nice to have a white eyeliner. So I'll be using that today in the demo. And finally, they got my concealer stroke foundation shade in. This has been out of stock for ages, and it's my shade, which is Desert Sand. I love our concealers. This is our, it's actually called the Everra Concealing Cream. But it's more than a concealer, because as you will see from this demo, you can use it as a foundation. So you can get a light concealer for a concealer, and you can get your own shade to use as a foundation as well. So it doubles up as a foundation and concealer. So when I've got a little bit of time and I can just pamper myself with makeup, I use this. And if I'm in a rush, I'll use my airbrush. I just love the airbrush because it's so simple. Comes in lots of shades. If you want colour matched for this, please get in touch. I love this because it has skincare in it as well. So when you're using it as a foundation, you know you're looking after your skin. All of our foundations, including our airbrush, have skincare in it, and that's why I love it. Now, you will know how absolutely in love with the Nourish Mantra products that I am. That you know, I've demonstrated them quite a lot, just because I use them every day, and it's one of the main reasons my skin looks and feels amazing every day. Well, now Nourish Mantra have brought out a youth preserve cream, right? So you've all seen me use the day cream, day moisturizer with SPF. This is a youth preserve cream, and it has ingredients that are going to nurture, plump, tone, and renew your skin cells when you sleep. How, pardon my French, but how bleeding amazing is that, right? So I haven't opened this yet, other than taking it out of the box for taking photos. So I'm going to open it, and I'll let you know what it smells like. So it has that. There I go with the sneezing again. Honestly, I think there's a spirit in this room that has an allergy, because every time I do a live in this room, I sneeze. Anyway, it has a little protective cover. So you take the protective cover up, and look how much product you get. They fill it to the absolute max. It's actually over. Oh, it's really nice smell. I'm just going to take a little tiny bit. Look how rich and creamy that is. So I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand. And you can see it goes a long, long, long. This is what I like about Nourish Mantra products, because their products last like forever. And it has that Nourish Mantra fresh smell. Now, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to put my hairband on before I forget, because if I do my makeup, so I'm just going to... Oh, never throw your plastic top bit away. Keeps out the germs and bacteria. Always replace your little plastic tops that come with the Nourish Mantra. Your products will stay fresh for longer. So let me just grab my hairband, which I should have over here. Right, so I'm just going to use my little stringy hairband today, just because it's so easier, because we do not want foundation in purple hair. Oh, that would never do. So let me just take my hair, especially when you've got long hair, and I'm just going to use my little stretchy band just to keep my hair out of my way for when I do my makeup, because we do not want foundation at all on the makeup. So one thing I did forget to bring is my blusher brushes, so bear with me, folks, just till I go and grab my blush brush. There's a mouthful and a half. Okay, so I have my little brushes. Can't do without a makeup brush. So I'm gonna use the concealer first. Let me just get this hair way out my way. Let's put it up in a bun. That's a good thing about having long witchy hair. I can put it up in a bun. There we go. That's going to make sure that I do not get any foundation or makeup on my hair. So, as I said, I'm using the shade Desert Sand for my foundation. You can use a brush to put this on. I like my fingers because I can just blend it right in. As far as the Nourish Mantra night cream, obviously, I will try this at bedtime, and tomorrow's live I will let you know how I found this cream. But if it's as good as the Nourish Mantra day cream, I know it's going to be an amazing cream. And I've heard so many good reviews with the Everra teams that have used the Youth Preserve cream. So you only need a small amount of this. So I'm just gonna do a couple of, maybe 2 pumps. Oops. This is a brand new one, so so you only need a small bit. And I'm just gonna dot where I want my concealer stroke foundation to be. And I always put a little bit on my eyes. It lightens up my eye area and really pops your eyeshadows. So then I'm just going to blend it all in. This is full coverage if you use it as a foundation. And it really does cover any like sunspots, etc. But because it's got skincare in it, it also heals your skin as well. So I love the fact that when I put my makeup on, I'm doubling up and I'm caring for my skin at the same time. So this is how easy it is to apply the concealer as a foundation. But you can just use it as a concealer. Some people use the pearl shade for under the eyes, and then they use their own foundation shade as the foundation. But I always find that this is quite nice using the contour palette as well. So I just use my foundation one. And you're just going to keep massaging it in. Obviously, cleanse your face and do your face creams and your face serums before doing makeup, because it protects your skin as well. I always use Nourish Mantra because I'm just going to use my cloth to make sure I get all the foundation off my hands. I always use Nourish Mantra. I just think, for me, Nourish Mantra is the best skincare out there. And I use the Passport to Beauty eye serum for my eyes, and if I'm running out of that, I will use my Everra eye serum as well. But you can use your own moisturizers and primers or whatever that you use. I just love Everra products. I got super sensitive skin, and none of the makeup products irritate my skin. So now that I've done that, I'm going to use my contour palette, which I absolutely love, just to add a little bit of contour. So in our contour palette, you have the highlight, the bronzer, and you have the blush. So let me just get my little kabuki brushes. Just to do a little bit of contouring. I have my little kabuki brushes in this little there we are. Let me just use my little tiny brushes, which I should have here. There's my little tiny ones. So I have so many makeup brushes, unbelievable. In the words of Rocky, it's unbelievable how many makeup brushes I have. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm going to start with the contour one, which is this one. The sort of shading one. So use my little shading kabuki brush. And I'm just going to do a little bit here. I always think a number 3. So you're drawing a number 3 for your dark shade. So you kind of go in 3. And then when you're going down the other side, again, you're just doing a number 3. And that shows you where your contour needs to be. And then just blend it out. Give it a little blend. You can see where the natural light is, so you know where the shade needs to be and where your light needs to be. Just blend it. And a little bit of our palettes go a long, long way. They are very highly pigmented. So the next thing I'm going to use is this very fine brush. This narrow one. You get this with Everra. These are Everra brushes. I like this one because it's narrow and you can contour your nose. So you can just blend that in and give a little bit of shade to your nose. I just love this. Can you see that? And you can also get up near your hairline without actually getting the powder in your hairline. It's also good for drawing your contour, your cheek contour as well, because it's just got that narrow bit to it. I'm then going to put a little bit of blush. So again, I'm going to use one of my little brushes. My little tiny brush. Let's use this one for my blush. So again, this is a little bit fatter. So I'm just going to tap it in to my little blush and just add a little bit of blush along just where your Adam's apple, a little Adam's apple, that's for men, but you know where your little apples of your cheeks are. And again, just blend that in so that you're getting a nice blend. Can you see that? And that's just going to give a little bit of a contour and a little bit of shape. Okay. I can't believe I'm on day 9 of the I Am Thankful challenge. Today's I am thankful for my witchy sisters. Especially my long-term witchy sisters, such as Lady Niabi, who has been with me through thick and thin for many, many years, probably more than we can count. But, do you know, when you have a network of witchy sisters, you have not just sisters, you have family, you have supportive family, you know, and we all have each other's back. That's the beauty of it. We're all there for each other. We support each other through our ups and our downs. It's an unwritten witch's law that you never turn your back on a witchy sister. That's just going to bring you so much bad karma. So today's I am thankful is I am thankful for my witchy sisters, especially for Lady Niabi, for my other witchy sisters, Jen and Lucy and Melissa. They are just amazing, amazing sisters. Oh, I love you too, sister. You know, and there's no better family than a witchy family, because we look out for each other, as we say in Scotland. We look out for each other. We look out for each other. Showing my little bit of Scottish side there. So the next thing I'm going to do is the highlight. So I'm going to use my little kabuki brush. Just tap it. Again, you don't need a lot. And I'm just going to highlight where your natural light is. So highlight just under the eye area. Can you see how that just gives a nice little highlight? So you're just stroking across and stroking across. I also do my eye area as well, because that just gives a little bit of a shimmer and brightens up that eye area really nice. And then of course I do my T-zone and the tip of your nose, because that's where the natural light is. And then this bit and just above the cheek, just above the lip, sorry. And as you can see, that just gives a nice contour to your face. And I'm using the Cheek to Cheek contour palette for the contour. Exactly. Do you know what? I've lost count of how many years that me and you have known each other, Stacey. It's just, you know, and it's, you know, sisterhood just doesn't stop at sisters. It's our entire families that are linked. So Lady Niabi's family are part of my family and vice versa. And I just love that. You cannot get a better sisterhood than witch sisters. So I've done my contouring. So now I'm going to do my brows. And I have to say, my brows, I used to really dread doing my brows, until Everra brought out our Wow Brow. Now I am just like, yeah, okay, let's go do the brows. Because if you've never tried our Wow Brow, I'm just grabbing mine. I use the clear one to feed my brows, because I have very sparse brows at the tail of my brows. So I always like to give them a little bit of brow food. So I use the clear Wow Brow, and then I go in with the tinted one. Oh, bless. Do you know what? You have some awesome boys. I call Lady Niabi's boys are amazing, absolutely amazing. and they are my adopted nephews. They are my adopted nephews, I have to say. They always have been. They're just adorable. And, you know, now and again I send them little voice messages or video messages, and they send messages and video messages back. And it's just lovely. I just love them. So I'm going to use the clear brow gel. And all you're doing is brushing against the hair. Just brush against it. You want to catch every single hair, even the smallest of hair, that because that is where the lash, the brow food is going to cling to. And then once you've gone against the grain, as they say, and it might feel odd, it might feel, oh, this doesn't feel right because I'm brushing against the natural flow of my brow hairs. But you need to be able to do that so that the brush catches every tiny, especially where I have sparse ones here, it catches every tiny, tiny hair and feeds it. And then you're going to brush it back. Just following the natural line of your brow. And that is going to feed your brow. So I'm going to do the same with the other one. I'm going to start at the tail, and I'm just going to brush against the grain, as it were. And this is going to help to grow back any sparse lashes, I keep saying lashes, sparse brows. Can you tell it's over the hump day? It's Wednesday, it's the middle of the week. Right, and then I'm just gonna go back over it, brushing in the direction of your natural brow, because that's going to shape it. And how beautiful and simple and easy is that with the clear wow brow. Absolutely love, love, love the wow brow. I'm then going to go in with the tinted one as well. Oh, bless. Malk thinks the world of you and the boys and Andy. He really does. So I'm going to use a tinted wow brow now. This has very minute fibres in it. You can't see the fibres on the actual brush. They're so tiny. But the reason that they're tiny is so that those little tiny natural fibres will attach to your very thin, sparse brows and give them fluffy brows. Oh, I know. We're still kind of in the battle with my grandkids. The lawyers are kind of just, everything's on backlog just now with the courts and stuff over here with that awful C word. But yeah, I'm still fighting to see them, which I will. I will get there in the long run. So again, just like with the clear wow brow, you're going to go against the grain to begin with. And that is so that it's going to pick up on every, and the brush is smaller, so it's minute. So this is going to pick up on every single brow hair. And it's going to add little tiny fibres. So if you've got any gaps in your brows from over plucking, or if, like me, you just tend to naturally lose some brow hairs, going against the grain is going to just add those fibres, and you're just following the line of the brow. Just keep following it. You can add a little bit more if you like, which I'm just going to do. So just keep going against the grain. And I'll tell you, if you've got grey brow hairs, this is magic for hiding those grey hairs as well. So then I'm just going to go and follow the natural direction of my brows. And can you see that that is just going to fluff, give you natural looking fluffy brows. So there's one that hasn't been done, and there's one that has. How easy is this wow brow? Just so easy to get perfect brows absolutely every time that you use it. And if I can use it, anyone can do it. I know I used to be the same. I used to tell people that brows are not supposed to be twins, they're supposed to be sisters, right? Because I would get one brow perfect and then the other brow would be kind of out of sync with the other one. And I would like, oh, I could never get a perfect matching brow. With this stuff, this follows your natural brow, and I love it. Absolutely love it. So again, I'm just going to go against the brow. And you're just following your brow. This is how easy this stuff is. You're just following your natural. And I'll tell you, this has saved me money on going to those little salons where you go and get the... I used to go to a lady, we have I think you call them shopping malls over where you are, Lady Niabi, but we call them shopping centres here. And there's a lady I used to go to, and she does like the brow threading and the tinting. And you know, I must have spent an absolute fortune going to get my brows tinted with her, as well as threaded. Now I don't have to tint them because I have the wow brow, so it does save you on getting your brows tinted. I still get them threaded every so often, just to give them a little bit of shape. But I think she's quite surprised since I got this that I don't ask her to tint them. She's like, oh, do you want them tinted as well? No, thank you. So I've gone against the hair, and as you can see, it's already started to fill in those very fine tail hairs. And then I'm just going to go back over it, just following that natural flow of the brows. And as you can see, it looks so natural and so fluffy. This camera doesn't really do the brows justice, but if you've never tried the wow brow and you're not great with brows, trust me, you've heard it from Lady Niabi as well, our very own Stacey. She uses the wow brow, but look at that. It's gave me a full brow, whereas before I only had like a part of a brow. Now I actually have a full brow. And of course you can tweak it a little bit. If you want this one a little bit longer, you can just kind of just go along there. And then you have perfect brows absolutely every time. So this is the tinted wow brow. So you get a clear one that feeds the brow, and you get a tinted one that fills in the colour. Okay, so I want to really show off the I Am Thankful lash today. So I'm going to go for a clear, I'm going to go with the tinsel, and I'm going to do a tinsel look all the way up to the brow line. I just think that it will pop the I Am Thankful lash, because you're not using a dark colour against the lashes, and you're using a natural light sort of colour. And you know, it's a quick and easy makeup look for day or night. So this one is tinsel. It's one of our shimmers. Love it. Especially Christmas coming up. So I'm just going to use my mirror, because I can see a lot better using my magnifying mirror. And it just smooths on so easy. Look at that. It just goes on super duper easy. And it's not, you know, it's kind of like a clear tinsel, but it has little sparkles in it. So I'm just going to show you. Look how easy that is. And you can just layer it up, make it as thick as you want. Like so. So there's one eye that's done, one eye that's not. And I'm going to take it right up to the brows. So I'm just going to use this. So I'm just going to follow that line. And that's just going to brighten up that whole eye area. Can you see that? How beautiful is that? It has a nice shimmer and glitz about it. I have all the shimmers apart from diamond. I need to get diamond. I really need to get the diamond one. But I do like this one. Again, I'm just going to put a second coat on here. Just following. And once it dries, it doesn't go anywhere. And it just pops your eyebrows as well. You know, it heightens the eyebrows when you use a lighter tinsel. And for dark evenings, it's really nice. So again, I'm going to do my other eye. And it just applies beautifully to the eyelid. It's so pigmented, as all of our shimmers are. So as you can see. Now you could just use the shimmer for the corner, but I'm just going to show you how good the eye pencil is. So again, I'm just going to give it a shake, make sure I get all the tinsel particles. I'm just going to fill in that whole eye area. Look how beautiful that is. And you can use our shimmers on your body as well as your face. So you can use it on your collarbones and just rub it in. You can use a little bit on your cheekbone and just blend it in while it's wet. Great for those Christmas nights out, or Christmas dinners, or Christmas meals. I believe you guys are having Thanksgiving over there. Isn't it lovely? It's beautiful. The glitters are just, the shimmers are my favourites, I have to say. I do like that. Yeah. I saw Tracy Fouts use it on her collarbone, and oh my gosh, you know, when you've got that Christmas dress, or you've got, you know, that sleeveless top or whatever, you can actually use it on your collarbone just a little bit, just to highlight it, and then as you're walking in the room, you sparkle as you walk in the room. You can actually use it on your lips as well. So you can add a little bit of sparkle. I used the rose one yesterday over my lip stain, and it was lovely. It just had that lovely glow. Another look that you can do, if you're not using magnetic lashes, I don't recommend doing this tip with magnetic lashes, but putting your mascara on, allow your mascara to dry, and then use one of these little throwaway mascara wands, clear mascara wands, dip it into your shimmer, and then use it as a mascara, and you have shimmery eyelashes. It just shimmers and shines your eyelashes. Now our shimmers come in different shades. This one is tinsel, but we also have bronze, and we also have this one, I believe is the, let me see, this is the mermaid shimmer, so it has like purples and pinks in there, sort of purple salmon-y colours. This one is our, let me see, this is the emerald green. So if you've got a little bit of Irish going on there, you've got the emerald green. And we also have the brand new one, which we brought out last month for cancer awareness, which is our rose sparkle, which is that beautiful, beautiful pink colour. And the other one that we have that I don't have right now is diamond. But, you know, I've got all the other shimmers, so I need to get diamond. I think diamond would be nice for Christmassy. It's a little bit similar to this, but it's not so like Christmassy tinsel. It's kind of more translucent, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. But yeah, you can put shimmers on your cheekbone and just rub it in. You can put it on your lips. You can put it on your collarbone. Some people put it on their shoulders or their arms. Some people go the whole hog and just add a little bit of shimmer all over. It's entirely up to you how you use your shimmers, but they are so versatile. And I just love, when I'm doing my makeup, I've got to have shimmer somewhere, whether it's on my eyes, whether it's on my lips. But how quick was that? And then once it's dry, I'm just going to make sure that it is a little bit dry. It doesn't take long to dry at all. I'm going to do my eyeliner. So with our magnetic lashes, most of them, apart from the I Am Worthy, which is a double set, come with its own magnetic eyeliner, just so that it applies your lashes. So I'm going to really shake up your eyeliner. Give it a good shake, because you want to make sure that the magnetic particles, oh, got a runny nose now. You want to make sure that the magnetic particles are well mixed. And then you just take the liner. I always just tap the excess off the top of the bottle so that you're not getting blodges off. But look how fine that liner brush is. I always like to look down when I'm applying the liner so that I can see where the liner goes. So I'm just starting at the corner of the eye, and then I'm just drawing in small strokes that line just at the lash bed. So just where your lash line is, you want to follow that lash line down. Make sure you get into the corners, because you don't want your lashes coming away at the corners. You want to make sure you get right in to the corners. Now if I can do that with a magnified mirror, anyone can, right? Now I've got hooded eyes, so I always kind of try and keep my eyes slightly closed while it's drying. I can use my mirror just to quickly dry it. If you've got hooded eyes and you open your eyes wide after putting this liner on, you tend to find that it's going to stick to the top of your eye. Not the best look. But if you've not got hooded eyes, you don't need to worry about that. So I'm just going to fan it. It takes between 3 to 4 minutes. You need to make sure that your liner is dry. Never ever put your lashes onto wet liner. Because you're going to spend time having to scrape that liner off your lashes. Which you don't want to do. Our lashes last for at least 30 days use. So you get 30 uses out of them. But let me tell you, I still have my very first set of I Am Everra lashes. And I have worn the arse out of those lashes and they are still going strong. So although the Everra lashes tell you they last at least 30 uses, let me tell you, those I Am Everra lashes have lasted 6 months. And I wear them a lot. So you're going to get a lot of wear for your money. And they are so light and fluffy that you hardly know you're wearing lashes. So while that one's slightly drying, I'm going to do the other eye. I always put 2 coats on and I let the coats dry in between. So again, taking your liner, and then I'm just going to look down and follow that lash line. Don't rush this, take your time with it. Just following that lash line. I always find it's a lot easier when you look down, because you can see where that lash line is. And the brush is so fine, it's so easy to just get that nice straight line. Like so. Again, I'm keeping it slightly closed till I get that dry, because I don't want my eyelids sticking together. The secret to the liner is letting it completely dry before you put your lashes on. Now our lashes are waterproof and windproof, and let me tell you, here in Scotland you get gale force winds, and I have worn my lashes in gale force winds and stormy wet weather and they have stayed put. I've worn them in the summer when it's hot, when you get hot and sweaty, and they have stayed put. They are the best lashes on the market. I have built up quite a collection of the lashes now, I have to say, just because I do like them. So we have these. Again, I will be taking an after photo of my makeup look with these lashes. So today my I Am Thankful lashes are going to be in honour of my witchy sisters, Lady Miabi, Lucy, Jen and Melissa, my beautiful witchy sisters. So as you can see, I have got that line. Now while I'm waiting for them to dry properly, I'm going to get my lip stain. I'm going to use Scarlet Rose. I love a little, we got to use Scarlet Rose because red, just that red colour, right? So I'm just trying not to open my eye totally until that dries. So I'm just going to take my Scarlet Rose lip stain. Now our lip stains last for 8 hours, so they don't go anywhere. And they're really pigmented. And they go on so smooth. Look at that. So that is the Scarlet Rose lip stain. And then I'm just going to apply the last coat of the liner. So again, I'm going to give it a shake. Want to make sure that all those magnetic particles are mixed evenly. And then I'm just going to go over the line that I have just done. Excuse the radio in the background. I have the radio playing for our little babies, Rocky and Rio. They love a little bit of radio. Very musical birds, our parrots. Okay, so I've got my second coat on here. And then I'm just going to fan that dry. Now, for anyone that has followed my music channel, I have some good news for you. The channel, well, the music page on Facebook, Free Spirited Music Share and Divination Group. As from this evening, I will be sharing music on there, and I'm also going to be doing a little bit of my own karaoke versions of songs on there as well. So I am back with a bang on the music, Free Spirit Music. You're welcome to come along. I will be sharing the page link on the Mystic Witch page and also on here. It's a page where you can just come along and share your own music, or come along and listen to the music that I share on there as well, and other members. Music is one of my first loves. I do like playing music, I love singing, we have karaoke nights, etc. So I want to fire up that page again. So if you've got any favourite music, go along to the music page. Oh, fantastic. Thank you, sister. You've just gave me an idea for my first song then. I will put some country on there for you. So, yeah. And my partner Malx has an amazing 2001 playlist on YouTube. So I will be sharing some of his amazing songs from that on my music page. He is just super talented as far as collecting all the old songs. So I'm going to do my other eye with the second coat. Now you can get away with just doing one coat, but I like to make sure that my lashes are not going to go anywhere. They're just going to stay put. So I like to put 2 coats. Double trouble. And I always do my liner. Some people put the liner on before the eyeshadows or before the shimmers. I like to put my liner on after the eyeshadow, just because I know then that the lashes are going to stick to the liner and they're not going to get so much makeup on your actual magnetic lashes. So again, just giving them a little waft to dry them, because I don't want to open my eye wide and then you find that you've got the liner up here somewhere. Not a good look with tinsel shimmer, I have to say. Yeah, I like a bit of country. Waylon and Jennings. Waylon Jennings. I love a little bit of Waylon Jennings, Kenny Rogers, Dolly Parton. I just love all that. Tammy Wynette is another one. She's one of my favourites. I also like Shania Twain. Shania Twain does some good right country ones as well. Do like a little bit of Shania Twain. Kenny Rogers is another one. There's just so many country artists that I like. But isn't it funny how birds love music? Rocky just loves music. And if you forget to put the radio on, Rocky is soon telling you, he'll squawk until you actually put the radio on. Now, I don't think I've heard George Strait, so you're gonna have to share some. You're gonna have to share some George Strait on my music channel, so that I can hear that one. I haven't heard George Strait. I know you guys have different artists sometimes from us over here. There's another country one, and I can't remember his name. It will come to me. But he sometimes sings along with Waylon Jennings. Willie Nelson. That's the one I'm looking for, Willie Nelson. I knew I would get it sometime. I'm sitting there, I go through all the alphabets, like, who's that singer? Because it will just annoy the living daylights out of me if I don't get the name. But yeah. Willie Nelson's another one. There's so many good country singers. Now you're talking. Willie Nelson and Waylon, yeah. Johnny Cash. Love me a bit of Johnny Cash. Gotta love a little bit of Johnny Cash. I like that, what's it, she is a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. Love, love, love that one. And then like that, I like a little bit of hillbilly as well. Hillbilly rock, hillbilly roll, diddle-diddle-diddle, and away we go. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, I do love a little bit of country. When I was younger, I used to go to like all the country and western dances and do all the line dances and stuff like that. I love a little bit of country. Must be the old ancient Native American in me. I just love all of that. I love the rhythm. I just love all the songs have meaning to them. Now, while I'm waiting for that to completely dry, I'm going to show you what I mean about the white eyeliner. Right, so I'm going to use the white eyeliner. And I'm just going to do like the C part of the eye. So I'm going to use my mirror because I need to see what I'm doing. But you'll see how this is going to pop the eye. So you're just going to use the eyeliner and you're just going to draw that kind of C shape. Can you see that? So you're just following the C shape round. And then you're going to use, I'm going to use a blending bud. And I'm just going to blend that. It's a little bit of a blend, can you see? And that just pops the eye, just using a little bit of the white eyeliner. I'm going to do the other eye. And again, the inner corner. And you're just going to go around that C. And that's just going to really pop that eye area. Use a blending brush just to blend it in a little bit, so you don't have any harsh lines. But can you see how that just pops that whole eye area? I'm just going to do a little bit thicker on this side just to match it up. And then just blend it in. And that just, and you can take it along the bottom of your eye, just blend it in underneath the eye, like so. But look at that, how I'm just taking it with the blending brush, and I'm just going to bend, kind of just pull it underneath the eye just a little bit. You don't have to go all the way, but it kind of lightens up the eye area, like so. You can also use it on the waterline. So if I take my little brush and I go along the waterline, and you see how that just, compared to that eye, there's one with the waterline, there's one without. It opens up that whole eye area. So if you've got small eyes, that's going to make your eyes pop. So I'm going to do the other one. And can you see how just a little bit of white eyeliner, take your smudge stick if you like, and you can smudge it just to give it a little bit of a less harsher line. But look how that just brightens up the whole eye area. Oh, fantastic. My before I fell out with my stepdad because he was just not a nice person, he used to do line dance, he used to teach line dancing, and he taught me a few line dances that I really didn't even know. But at the same time I taught him some as well, so it's nice to actually share a little bit of knowledge, like if somebody's got so I don't know if what people's thoughts are on the white liner on the waterline. To me, I just think it heightens the eyes. I'm just going to use my Luxe mascara, because if you've got light lashes like me, you need to put a little bit of mascara on. Now our Luxe mascara has a 3 different angled brush depending on what you want. So part of the brush is a twisty brush, so it will curl your lashes. Another one, the fatter side of the brush, will separate your lashes, and then you've got another one that will lengthen the lashes. And I just love this mascara just because of that. And I only put, if I'm putting false lashes on, I only put one coat of mascara on. So I'm going to use the tip and just so it's a kind of like 3-in-1 mascara wand, depending on what kind of lashes that you're looking for. Let's just cover a little bit of a curl here. So as you can see, I'm just using a little bit just to cover the lashes, and let that dry before putting your false lashes on, so that you don't get mascara on those false lashes. Because this goes on pretty wet. So I've got my mascara on. I can do a little bit on the bottom lash. Like so. I absolutely love this mascara because the mascara wand has different shapes depending on what you're looking for, whether you want length, volume. This one has something for all. So as you can see, I've got my mascara on both sides. I only need one coat of the mascara because I'm putting my false lashes on. You can get any of the Everra products that I've demonstrated in this video on my web shop. I will put the link to my web shop above. Isn't it great how it just, a little bit of white eyeliner really does, and it makes the eyes, the white of your eyes pop more than it would if you had the black liner. Now I'm not any makeup artist by any shape or means. I pick up little tips as I go along, just watching YouTube, watching other Everra influencers. I'm just going to dry my mascara. Watching other influencers doing their makeup look. So, you know, you can pick up tips. You don't have to be a makeup artist to enjoy makeup. You can just pick up tips as you go along, like I have. And I would never have thought of using white eyeliner. Never ever would I think of using white eyeliner until I saw one of our influencers using it just the way that I've used it. And I'm like, holy moly, her eye pops. And I thought, I'm going to have to try this because look at the difference. And again, with your shimmers and your highlighters, it's just going to emphasize. And what a lovely look for Christmas, for Thanksgiving. I know you guys have got Thanksgiving coming up. We don't do Thanksgiving in the UK, but I know it's big in the States. So I'm just going to take my handkerchief because I do have a little bit of a runny nose when I come in here. Honestly, I think one of our spirits in this room must have had an allergy, because when I come in here, I can only be in here for like 10 minutes and I pick up an allergy. The minute I leave, it goes away. it's the most bizarre experience ever in this room, but it is one of our most haunted rooms. So don't you just love it when spirit show you what allergies they had on this earth plane by sharing those very allergies with you. So the last part of my makeup is the I Am Thankful lash. Okay, so I'm just gonna use these lashes. So always make sure that your lashes are upside down. They are frowning, right? So that before you put them on, never have them smiling, because you're going to get the wrong eye. I always make sure that they're frowning, so that I know that this eye goes with that one, this eye goes with that one, right, when you're looking at them. So lay them down on the table in front of you with the lashes frowning. So then I'm going to take the lash. Now, because these are brand new lashes, I don't know if you can see these, look at how beautiful are they. Every time I get a brand new set, you want to shape them so that they curve naturally. So I take the lash line, or the lash band, and I just wiggle it. If you can see what I'm doing there. But I'm just going to wiggle, wiggle, wiggle those lashes. It kind of just bends the lash so that it's going to fit quite nicely onto your own, it's going to shape itself to your own eye shape. So you can use tweezers for this, but I like using my hands. I'm going to use a mirror so that I can see where I'm placing it. And then I just tilt your hand, so if you've got the lash, tilt it so that the band is going on your lash line. So I'm just tilting, placing it on the inside corner, some place it on the outside corner, close to the band, and tap. Tap, tap, tap. You can just squeeze it in with, so I kind of do like a little tap, squeeze, so I tap the band onto the liner, and wham, you have instant lash. So there is no lash, and there is the I Am Thankful lash. So if I close my eye, there's no lash, there's the I Am Thankful. So again, I'm going to squeeze them in with my own lashes as well, because you want them as close to the lash line as you can possibly get them. So if you need to just push them down a little bit, you can just place them. And again, this corner's come up a little bit, so I'm just going to push that down into the corner. And the magnets will just stick to where you have got that lash line, like so. So there is one lash on. How beautiful are they? Aren't they just lovely? So I'm going to do the other eye. So these ones are in honor today of my witchy sisters, all my witchy sisters. So I am thankful to have my witchy sisters in my life. So again, I'm just going to take the other lash and give it a little wiggle. Obviously, if you've wore them more than once, you don't have to do this step every time. I just like to wiggle brand new ones. I love these ones. They have 11 magnets on them. Now, if you do get liner on your magnetic lash, don't use makeup remover. Micellar water can remove them, but what I tend to do is I take my nail and I just scrape off the liner. Just give it a scrape if you've got long nails, or you can use like a file, like a nail file, and just give it a gentle scrape, and that just the liner literally scrapes off the magnets. They're very, very sturdy. And when you're taking your lashes off, take them off by the lash band. Do not take them off. As you can see, I can pull these. They're not going anywhere. They are stuck steadfast. But when I'm taking them off, I will grab the end of the lash band and take them off just by peeling them from there. You can also take both ends if you want and just gently peel them off. But they are just absolutely lovely. So then I take this one, and again you're doing the dip, and you're just placing them along that lash line. You'll actually feel them actually just pinging onto, they will automatically just go onto your lash line, as you can see. How quick was that? They just, it's like sticking a fridge magnet to the fridge. Because the lashes have magnets and your liner has magnets, it just sticks. Literally just sticks. So can you see how long those lashes are and just how beautiful those I Am Thankful lashes are? And again, how quick was that just to apply them? And the thing is, you can take them off and put them on, take them off, put them on. You could have something like during the day, you could wear I Am Thankful. And you could take the I Am Thankful lash off and put the I Am Survivor lash on at night, using the same liner that you've already got. So one liner does multiple lashes, so you can easily go from a daytime look to a nighttime look without having to reapply that liner, because the magnetic liner does all of our Everra lashes. And most of our lashes do come, as you can see with the I Am Survivor, they do come with their own magnetic liners. So you're going to have lots of magnetic liners if you collect the lashes. And I love that each lashes has a positive affirmation. So that you can just see how these lashes complete the eyes. They just, a pair of lashes. And I was never that lash girl. I'm just going to take my hairband off and you will see. I forgot to bring my brush, but you will see just how wonderful that finished look looks with the lashes. And these are our brand new I Am Thankful. They are limited edition. So probably when they sell out, I don't know whether they will bring them back. But I'm super, super glad that I got the I Am Thankful, because tomorrow is day 10 of my I Am Thankful challenge, which will be my last I Am Thankful day. So I'm glad these came today so that I can wear them today and tomorrow as part of the I Am Thankful. But yeah, I do love the lashes. I was never that lash girl before, because I honestly convinced myself, with my previous company, I bought a set of magnetic lashes. One, they felt cheap. They were kind of more plasticky feeling. And by the end of the day, they came off. I was walking, took my son for a walk in our little village, and it was a windy day, and whoop, my lash overtook me. So I had to take the other lash off, and I thought, never again. Never again am I going to wear lashes. I'm so glad I tried the Everra lashes. They have never let me down. And if anyone knows Scotland, we have the most stormiest, wettest weather here sometimes, especially in the autumn and the winter. And I need a set of lashes that are not going to go anywhere. Oh, thank you, Lady Niabi, you are beautiful as well. That's why I wanted to dedicate my ninth day witchy 9 as well. Woo, never thought of that. Because I woke up this morning and I'm thinking, okay, what am I going to be thankful for today? It's day 9 of my challenge. What am I going to be thankful for? Okay, it's day 9. 9 is a witchy number, right? 3 times 3, 9. So it just made sense that today I'm giving thanks to all the witchy sisters such as Lady Niabi, Jen and Lucy and Melissa for supporting me on my witchy journey. I just love you ladies, millions. And we are more than sisters, we are family. So it just made super sense. And to get the I am thankful lashes on the 9th as well, you know, because I had ordered these on Friday and I thought, oh, they should come Monday. No, they came today. So yeah, day 9, even though it's the 10th today, but day 9 of my challenge and my lashes arrived. So I highly recommend, even if you've tried other lashes and you think, nah, I've tried lashes before, they don't last, they come off my face, they feel uncomfortable, I just know that I'm wearing lashes all the time, give these lashes a go, you know. We've got so many different lashes, but just try them. Because I can guarantee you, if I can do them, and I have very little sight, I have to use a 20 times magnified mirror to do all my makeup. But honestly, if I can put these lashes on, absolutely anyone can. And I'm so thankful that I'm able to do that, because I know so many people can't. So I'm going to jump off, and in about 10-15 minutes, I'm going to come back on again and do a card of the day. I'd like to thank Lady Niabi, our very own Stacey Hibbard, for joining me tonight. It's been great doing makeup and having a good chat at the same time. I just absolutely love that. We haven't done that in ages. We haven't had a right sisterly witchy chat. We're going to have to do that. We're going to have like a, what's it called? A video chat. One night, definitely. Oh, do you know what? I'm thankful for you. Thankful for Jen. Thanks to Melissa and to Lucy as well. I also have 2 other wonderful friends, Shannon and Eloise. Just such wonderful, wonderful, wonderful friends, and I'm just blessed to have them in my life. So I'm going to jump off, and I'm going to check dinner, because I don't want to be burning dinner. I don't want to be doing a Tracy Fouts, my other dear friend in America. She burns dinner. She ain't no Betty Crocker. Well, I'm not any better Betty Crocker either, but there's nothing worse than we're having steak mince, beef mince and potatoes tonight, so I don't want to be burning his dinner. That just would never do. So I'm going to sort dinner, or make sure it's not burning, and then I will be coming on and doing card of the day. So I look forward to joining you for card of the day. Till then, have a great evening. Lady Niabi, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I've absolutely loved this live. And I will speak to you all soon. Till then, love you lots. No, he definitely wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like that. There's nothing worse than burnt beef mince, let me tell you. Oh, and it smells awful when it burns as well. So I can actually smell it. It's actually making me hungry right now as it's cooking. So it's not burnt yet, so I'm going to rescue it just in case. I'm just going to check on it and stuff. But I will catch you all later, and love you all. Bye for now. Merry part, Lady Niabi, until we merry meet again. Blessed be.